Some have meat and cannot eat, and some would eat that wouldn't. But we have meat, and we can eat. Say, let the Lord be thanked.
Amen, I guess is what you say. Aye!
Aye!
All right, so I'll propose the first toast of the night to all of the kindred spirits gathered here in creativity to perpetuate and further the wonderful works of Robert Burns for all these hundreds of years, for us and for future generations. Sláinte, drink, prost, whatever you like to say. There you go.
All right. Yes.
L'chaim.
Here we go. Oh, that's exactly what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to burst open like that.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
They must have
Look at that steamy, beautiful, beautiful.
And it smells good.
Yum.
Huh? Here you go. Nice seeing your honest, chubby face, great chieftain of the sausage race. Above them all, you take your place. Belly tripe or lynx, well are you worthy of a grace as long as my arm. The groaning platter there you fill, your buttocks like a distant hill. Your pin would help to mend a mill in time of need, while through your pores the dews distill like amber bead. You powers that make mankind your care, and dish them out their bill of fare. Old Scotland wants no watery ware that slops in bowls. But if you wish her grateful prayer, give her a haggis.
They're Scots, Douglassville, Clan Douglas, Birdsboro. So there are a lot of Scots, Irish, and Scots who came along this path as well.
You're like pudding. To the puddings at our table. You're also soft and mushy.
And able.
And you bring flames to our hearts.
Hey, that wasn't bad. That was good. Hey, yes. All right. How about a woman? Is there any woman that wants to now address the men? This is your chance to get it all off your chest.
Oh, look. The Martin sisters are hiding. They're not looking at anyone. Don't look at us. Don't call on us.
I think that the Scot, the actual Scotch.
Oh, the Scot. All right. Is that good? Is that?
Then just succinctly, to men in kilts.
Oh, okay. Two men in kilts. Great.
And those who wear them properly.
Yes, well, how are you going to prove that?
It's kind of dark.
Tis honor of Robbie Burns we gather these three lords of Glencoe. Let there be joy and laughter with poems and peace flowing ever after. So let us sing and dance dilly-dilly and forever dare to be silly. Bring on the good Scotch to drink and let our hearts find the brink. To the highlands and the castles we toast, to the land of tartans along the coast. We blaze our glasses upon high and salute our tradition that will never die.
Hear, hear.
Thank you.
Okay, next, Lord Charles J. Adams the third. Are you going to do an original or a Burns?
They're both Burns.
Okay, no original, just Burns. If he can stand up safely.
You need a flashlight, Tony?
No, it's fine. John Barleycorn. Does anyone know who John Barleycorn was? Maybe you'll read into it when you hear this. There was 3 kings into the east, 3 kings both great and high, and they have sworn a solemn oath John Barleycorn should die. They took a plow and plowed him down, put clods upon his head, and they have sworn a solemn oath John Barleycorn was dead. But the cheerful spring came kindly on, and showers began to fall. John Barleycorn got up again, and sore surprised them all. The sultry sons of summer came, he grew thick and strong, his head well armed with pointed spears, that no one should do him wrong. The sober autumn entered mild, when he grew wan and pale, his bending joints and dropping head showed he began to fail. His color sickened more and more, He faded into age, and then his enemies began to show their deadly rage. They've taken a weapon long and sharp and cut him by the knee, then tried him fast upon a cart like a rogue for forgery. They laid him upon his back and cudgeled him full sore. They hung him up before the storm and turned him o'er and o'er. With water to the brim, they heaved in John Barleycorn. They let him sink or swim. They laid him out upon the floor to work him farther woe. And still, as signs of life appeared, they tossed him to and fro. They wasted o'er a scorching flame the marrow of his bones, but a miller used him worst of all, for he crushed him between two stones. And they have taken his very heart's blood and drank it round and round, and still the more and more they drank, their joy did more abound. John Barleycorn was a hero bold of noble enterprise, for if you do but taste his blood, 'twill make your courage rise. 'Twill make a man forget his woe, 'twill heighten all his joy, 'twill make the widow's heart to sing, though the tear were in her eye. Then let us toast John Barleycorn, each man a glass in hand, and woman, and may his great posterity ne'er fail in old Scotland. John Barleycorn is what you're about to drink, if you're drinking a little scotch.
Aye.
Now there's something I'd like to read. I was warned we have young women and a pastor, but I don't care.
So bawdy is part of Scottish and Irish tradition, right?
Yes, it is. It's a
Innuendo.
not even innuendo. No.
In your face.
When you hear what it is, you'll know what he meant. The time then, the time now, two different things. Called Johnny Lad, Cock Up Your Beaver. When first my brave Johnny Lad came to this town, he had a blue bonnet that he wanted the crown. But now he has gotten a hat and feather. Hey, brave Johnny Lad, cock up your beaver. Cock up your beaver and cock it full sprush. Well over the border and glee him a brush. There's somebody there will teach better behavior. Hey, brave Johnny Lad, cock up your beaver. It's a hat. It's a British hat.
Of course.
Yes.
A beaver hat.
Made out of beaver
What
pelt.
he was saying then was, cock up your beaver because you're Scottish now.
That's right. Oi.
Be damned the Brits. But these days it may have a different meaning.
All right. Thank you, Lord Charles J.
Robert
Adams.
Burns. This is called A Fond Kiss. A fond kiss, and then we ever. Farewell, and forever. Deep heart-wrung tears I pledge thee. Wearing signs and groans I wedge thee. While the star of hope she leaves me. Me nay, cheerful twinkle lights me. Dark despair around me benights me. And ne'er blame me my partial fancy. Nothing could resist my Nancy. But to see her was to love her. To love her was love forever. Had we never loved so kindly? Had we never loved so blindly? Never met, never parted. We had never been broken-hearted. Fare thee well, thou first and fairest. Fare thee well, thou best and dearest. Thine be a joy and treasure, peace, enjoyment, love, and pleasure. A fond kiss, and then we sever. A farewell last forever.
He wrote that about his mistress.
Wow. Good reading, Jack.
Will be that we're going to go out there and we're going to try to light a pudding, a flame, before we eat it with clotted cream in the tradition. So I wrote a very short, this is 6 lines for this year. It's called, appropriately, Ode to the Pudding. Ye slice of fruit and nuts and cake, a year in curing, an hour to bake. With flaming brandy on your brow, a high-fat cream to make taste buds smile. I eat thee now with glee and hope that your 1,000,000 calories won't make me bloat. It's not like a... There. Yay!
Bravo.
Look at that.
It's the flaming of the whiskey cake.
Should we sing something?
No.
Okay.
To Robbie. We burn in hell?
To Robbie Burns and all good friends.
Yes.
Yes.
And happy times that never ends.
This dance is called Gay Gordons. It's a Scottish tune and dance, and it's a march. And I will tell you the alternate names of this dance, which is Jones Torn Placket. This is the placket. And the other alternate name is Cock of the North.
Maestro. Thank you for a wonderful night tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. Good friends, may you remember it long your whole life through, and may you be blessed with many more times like this one from the Lords of Glencoe to you. Thanks. Okay.